Play surges forward. Possibility!
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Retro Football. Dave is with me from YouTube channel Dave's Game Room. Mate, I'm using the mouse, look.
Yeah, I can see. That's an interesting way of playing a football game.
So guys, Wembley International Soccer, I did not play this back in the day. Did you, mate? Did you play this?
No, I didn't, but an interesting story. When I bought my Amiga 1200 in February 2014, yes, feel free to point and laugh at me for buying it so late, I actually got a complete boxed copy of Wembley International Soccer with the set of games that came with it.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that's how I knew about this game.
I don't remember this at all. I have to admit, and yeah, I just don't remember it. Guys, look at the list of teams that you could select in the friendly options. No England.
Very strange. Very strange. Why no England? Because this is Wembley International Soccer at the end of the day.
Yeah. So we're going to do some two players, or we're going to attempt to, guys, because I had a few issues with this earlier when I did give it a spin. Or I took it for a spin. I took her for a spin.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. So, Dave, I'm going to be Italy, as I always choose. So I need to click once, click twice. So I'm player one. As you can see the colour code there, guys. Look at that mouse cursor. This is awesome. Getting excited about a mouse cursor. Dave, you're being Belgium.
Oh, thank you. Do you have to click 3 times for a green one? Yes, you do. Oh, that seems to work.
Start match.
Yep. And
then we've got
off.
these options here, guys. So you've got skill, AstroTurf, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Options, which is just very, very basic, generic stuff. The time of the match, how long the match is, no wind.
Yep.
And a start match. Yeah, this will be interesting, guys. Like I say, I've spent a couple of minutes with this earlier, and I was having some issues with the controls. Me and Dave are both using the PS5 controllers to play this via Launchbox, and software is Parsec, which allows us both to play. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's see what happens. So, directional pad. Yeah, that's me controlling the team in blue.
So you're Italy.
I'm Italy, yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. And
you should be one of the red teams. Yeah, you are, because that's your player that's running off up there for some reason.
Where's he going? Look at the advertising board. RJS Super Moose Sweets.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, yeah, I am playing. Here we go. No, he just keeps running out.
It keeps running off the pitch. Okay,
I think,
on?
mate.
Yeah.
I think you could just play a bit of one player with this.
Okay.
'Cause it doesn't, and tell us what it's like, because it looks interesting. This does. So yeah, give it a bash against some AI if you can.
Okay. Should we restart this then? Because this is all going to be.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a sec, guys. So we're back, guys, and Dave is going to play this again. Who do you want to play against, mate?
Shall I play against Belgium, who you were going to choose me as? It all went a bit. Sorry to excuse my French. Tits up earlier on when we tried it.
So Italy v Belgium. The CPU, guys, as you can see from these color codes, red means the CPU will control Belgium, as I'm having issues. Start match. Let's go, Wembley, whatever it's called, International Superstar Soccer on the Amiga.
If only that did happen, International Superstar Soccer.
Yeah,
that would have been interesting.
I got to say this whilst I remember. The first things first. The first thing that strikes me that I really don't like is the map, the football pitch map, the radar. Look at where the placement of it. Why is it there?
It is dreadful placement. Now here we go, guys. This is me playing as Italy against Belgium, and straight away the CPU is already showing that it's better than the AI from eFootball by just kicking it straight out.
Yeah. Pitch textures are better as well.
Yeah, they are. There's actually some, darker shades of green. Okay.
We did say last week, guys, apologies for our references to eFootball in this series over the next few weeks, because, yeah, it is what it is. We will stop talking about that game at some point. We're still very disgruntled. Dave, how does this game play?
It feels very, very weird. It reminds me a little bit of one of the later Kickoff games. I think it was Kickoff 3. Because that was very similar to this. It was a side-on view like this, and
that's right. Yeah,
that was actually quite a cool game to play. I played that on the Amiga back in the good old days. Yeah, this feels weird. It's very fast-paced, and it feels a bit, well, simplistic. But I've got to remember, this is an Amiga game.
The sound effects and the crowd and that are incredible so far.
Okay.
Oh, what's that mad? Are you controlling 2 players at the same time?
Yeah, somehow I'm controlling number 6 and number 14. I don't know who they are. It's just number 6 and number 14. They have no names.
Oh, it's got to be.
Let's go!
Now, what did I say about the game recently we played, that the goals were far too big in comparison to the size of the players and the ball?
Yes.
It's the total opposite in this. Look how small the goal is. It could almost be 5-a-side goals.
That's what it feels like. It's Wembley 5-a-side international soccer. They've lied to us. Go for
They
goal.
look-
Oh, okay.
They look too small to me. But yeah, this it's interesting, mate, because it's another. We talked about this before as well. It's another side-on view, if you like, because so many of these games in the 8-bit and the 16-bit era were overhead kick-off, sensible soccer, etc. So it's interesting to have another game in the series with the side-on view from the retro football era. Look at I know I mentioned them earlier. Look at the advertising boards. Look at them.
Toby stereo CD. Sony stereo CD, perhaps. Oldie crisps.
Oldie crisps.
And mellow pages, Mike. Don't forget those mellow pages. As we reach half-time, and I'm losing against Belgium.
Excuse me, guys, if I'm coughing and spluttering over the mic. I'm still unwell. I cannot shift this cold. It's that time of year. So here we go. It's 1-0 to Belgium. Dave, are you going to score in the second half for us?
I'm going to try, but didn't that half seem like it flew by a little bit too quickly? Yes, it did.
Yes.
So we've got striker-style, really fast halves, like in the game Striker, for anyone that's played that, which I found hilarious. Now, I'm just running here just to see whether I can... I actually had a good chance on goal there. Yeah, this feels strange, I've got to say. It feels simplistic, strange, all of the above.
Your guy at the bottom of the screen there completely glitched. His legs disappeared. It was just the top half of it.
That's because it overlapped with the pitch map that you were saying, the radar, which...
Yeah.
The radar, that's just such a bad place to put it. What were they thinking?
Why not down the bottom in the middle, like you get with most football games?
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I'm taking them all on here. I'm absolutely taking them all on.
Go on.
Oh! He saved it!
I assume it's one button, mate, because it's Amiga, which it'd be the joystick button, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is. For me, it's the cross button on the DualSense, and you're spot on. I think this is a one-button Amiga game. It's not one of those later releases where you had more buttons. But I think, and people can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that this actually saw a release on the CD32. And of course, the CD32 came with a joypad that had 4 main action buttons. So that would have been interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see if you've got more stuff you can do within the game. Yeah, I don't know about this, mate. I gotta say, how does it feel on the ball? Is it fun? Is it fun to play?
Feels about as dumbed down as FIFA 22. Honestly, it feels so straightforward. You can move around easily. I don't even have to think about the player and how they're controlling the ball or anything. I can just literally weave my way in and out, all about as you're seeing now. Look. I'm having no problems doing that, and the AI is getting nowhere near me. So, actually, eFootball's AI is a bit better than this, to give it some credit. Because you can see, look, I'm having no problems, apart from then.
Yeah. I think visually, it looks okay for its time.
Does. Yeah, it does.
But that's just the Amiga. The Amiga was fantastic when it came to its graphical style and its games and its artwork and that kind of thing. But that is, guys, Wembley... Dave, what's it called?
Wembley International Soccer, but with no England.
Let us know in the comments if you ever played this before. Look at the results page.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I can move with the joystick.
Thanks for joining me, mate. And guys, look out for more retro football coming your way very soon. Take care.